this is an interesting stat that I think everybody should probably pay attention to.
China jails most writers in the world for the 6th year in a row. Xi's government was also one of the biggest exporters of propaganda content. According to Reporters Without Borders, by the way.
Oh, Without Borders.
Borders.
Guys, do you know what that means? That means that the reporters don't have people living in their house.
Oh, I thought they just were lacking 2x4s.
Because Reporters Without Borders means they're independent because they don't have any dependents living in their houses. You know,
there's no one in there.
You know,
yes,
room and board.
Obviously a typo from the Independent.
The Independent needs to get an independent fact checker or like a spell checker. Yeah.
Not to make fun of the Independent, just
I'm going to make fun of them because that's a real amateur slip up.
I'm also going to make fun
Reporters
of them.
Without Borders.
It's not like,
seriously,
it's not like we
boarding school.
It's not like we have it slipped up in this particular episode.
Yeah, everybody does it. It's okay. We forgive you.
China ranks second to last on the groups. I like how we're laughing right now. Second to last on the global annual freedom index.
Yeah, it's second.
We're not laughing about this. It's terrible.
Behind only North Korea.
Yes.
So only North Korea is worse than China.
That's kind of staggering because we have Turkmenistan, we got Iran, we got some very oppressive nations out there. And somehow China's only surpassed North Korea in freedom.
Yes.
Why do you guys, not you guys out there that are watching Chinese propaganda,
China's living in the future.
This?
You know why they're buying it? Is because they can only see what the Chinese government allows out of the country.
Yeah.
They can only see the top level propaganda. That's why shows like ours and others similar to ours are so important because we have to show you the counterbalance to what's out there. China's propaganda machine is slick and they have an iron grip on the internet, the Chinese intranet, really. They don't allow anything out. And if somebody posts something bad they see on the road, they will get disappeared. They will get dealt with. The post will be deleted. You don't get to see the bad stuff.
No.
You know?
You don't.
Like that guy who posted the bridge with the rebar, that post's gone. It's not, you can't find it anymore on the Chinese internet.
No.
It's gone. And he's probably gone too.
Yes. That's not an exaggeration.
Yeah.
I want to show some pictures from this. This is very important. And it just gives you good perspective, right? I want you guys to look at this map, okay?
All right.
Let's take a map here. And I think it's very important to look at, and the 2024 report is concluded now. This is why it's coming out now, right? This is the global picture. These are writers jailed globally in 2024. What is the darkest red country do you see there?
Well, China.
China, right? China had the most journalists, or not just journalists, writers, and we'll get into what that means later.
Yes. Writers
jailed in 2024, and it's only gotten worse, right? It only gets worse. I do want you to look to the left there at a beautiful swath of white. And that is no journalists or writers in America were jailed. Did have a couple of our European friends.
Oh, yeah, like the UK is getting pretty bad with that.
The UK and Germany, nowhere near the level of China.
No, but the UK is getting pretty bad with like arresting people for social media posts and stuff.
Yeah, so shout out to the I almost said shout out to the white countries.
Don't you dare.
Don't you
dare.
Shout out to the countries that
depicted in white.
Even that.
Oh,
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Shout out to the countries that are not red on this map.
And that's good to say.
And that's good to say.
You know?
You're not communist.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Definitely.
You know, it's
better
funny,
dead than red.
You know, look at countries though. You look at the countries that are doing this, the greatest offenders. You got Russia up there. It's all authoritarian states that are doing this, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's look at this. Let's look at this in detail because this is very important. Number one, and it always gets some perspective. You don't jail writers unless you are a paranoid dictatorship.
Yes.
Right? China is streets ahead the rest of the world in arresting people that
118.
talk. And wait till you see what this means, because you think this is someone writing a book, right?
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay.
These people are going to jail, not for just writing books. Look at Asia had the most.
Yeah.
Asia and the Middle East in general, but China is really almost the only figure there.
Yes.
Look at this. What is the top category of people that were jailed?
Online commentator.
These are people writing comments on the internet.
Yes.
This is not someone that wrote some manifesto about how the government needs to be overthrown in dictatorship.
It's not a journalist.
No.
It's someone who left a comment on a video.
Journalists was number 2. The number 1 is freaking online commenters are going to jail.
Yes.
For stating their opinion, not for threats, for stating their opinions.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want to live in a world like that? I don't think so. China is not the model for this.
No.
You can say, oh, China's got it all figured out because you're consuming the propaganda they're putting out there. China is a mess. It has buildings that are falling down, and it has an oppressive, horrible media climate.
Yes.
It's terrible.
Absolutely.
So just wanted to stay on top of that so you guys understand. Just this year, 118 writers were jailed, and 155 writers are at risk.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's far more.
I mean, this is just what they managed to figure out, by the way.
I remember you left my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we...
Today's kind of like if an entire episode, and you guys should be hyped for this, an entire episode was vote clips.
Something like that.
Pretty much.
Oh, yes. It's a blind person massage. It's hopping on the cast's leg. Yeah. I remember going in school to one of those, and then they let you ride the ostrich around. I'm just wondering how he's breathing right now.
Yeah, wait a minute. Chain-shaped King Kong.
Yes, chain-shaped King Kong.
Like police brutality, all this kind of stuff, right? Where are people sharing this when people bring up police brutality or ACAB and all that?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's these clips?
Yeah.
It is the greatest ammunition you could ever use against CCP apologists of all time.
Yes.